Skip Bayless' time at FS1 for his hit show Undisputed is not only coming to an end really soon, it looks like the powers that be at ESPN are declining an opportunity to bring Skip back to a place where he spent 12 years of his career. According to Front Office Sports, ESPN will not opt to rehire Skip Bayless. In a statement made to FOS, ESPN spokesperson said they are set with their current first take rotation and wish Skip the best on his future endeavors. Obviously, if you follow this platform, you know I have been somebody that believed a Skip Bayless to ESPN return was imminent. And if you look at the schedule, it would have fell right in line for ESPN to bring Skip Bayless in as a contributor during football season. And I thought it would have been perfect with now Stephen A as the lead dog, with Shannon Sharp likely to become the incumbent lead dog in the future of First Take. This time Skip would have had to play on those dudes' rules. Now we're going to talk about Stephen A and Skip more extensively later in the day, but for now I'll leave it at this. My one caveat with Skip returning to ESPN was I think he come back if he unless he rubbed people the wrong way. Now obviously I don't know the inner workings of ESPN. If he rubbed people the wrong way, I think it's a darn shame that it got so bad to where Skip couldn't make a return. And part of me is like, man, is ESPN really going to leave those Monday morning views that they could do with Stephen A, Shannon, and Skip and Mad Dog on the same desk after a Dallas Cowboy win or loss? You talking about legendary views, historic morning views. They're going to be doing numbers so crazy during football season. If Skip would have returned to First Take, it probably would have been comparable to an election season. But we're talking about football here, week to week. I'm partly kind of shocked ESPN doesn't want part of that, but I also think it's quite telling of the company that ESPN has become. You know, ESPN is all the way locked in on Stephen A and Pat McAfee. And Pat specifically has just brought so much more different to the table. You know, not only is this dude a guy that speaks to a random guy at a bar, right? Like he represents a random guy that you talk sports with at the bar that's going to get drunk, going to get hammered with his boys, and they're going to talk about sports in the way that they want to talk about sports. He's got a significant team. They do great digitally. They bring on a lot of educated people within the industry. They pretty much have the entire football season go through the Pat McAfee show throughout the week. Pat has done so much. I really believe he has changed the way the industry looks at a personality. He's the jack of all trades. It's a little bit of bringing on the experts and the Adam Schefters and the Sham Sharanias. It's a little bit of bringing in head coaches and players throughout the week. Then the rest of it is just guys talking sports, and people in Iowa and Nebraska relate to Pat McAfee. They don't turn the television off listening to him talk sports in ways that they maybe would turn it off for Skip Bayless. And I believe that is part of why ESPN doesn't seem thirsty or desperate to bring in Skip again. Let me know your thoughts. ESPN apparently will not be bringing back Skip Bayless once his time at FS1 is complete. It looks like Skip's last show is going to be towards the end of the summer here with Undisputed. Let me know your favorite moment from Skip Bayless's 8-year run with Fox and Undisputed. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is FERRO. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at itsmrtaliaferro.